Radio. The following are the headlines for the news updates today, the 26th day of the month of November 2021. Again, Buhari orders service chiefs to tackle banditry and insurgency. Start recruitment instead of doing secret replacements, Senate tells federal government officials. And in business, Nupeng extends strike ultimatum by 7 days as NNPC intervenes to avert fuel scarcity. CBN asks Buhari government to increase investment in oil sector. Honeywell regains bullish stance despite NGX's 71.09 billion naira market capitalization dip. And in foreign news, Islamic bombing near school in Somalia kills 8 and wounds 13 children. Good morning. Welcome to the news update on your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Autocare Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. I am Otusi James Chukwu, and here are the news in full. Bothered by intraceable security problems all over the country, President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday, for the umpteenth time, gave marching orders to the security chiefs to go after insurgents, bandits, and terrorists at the meeting of the National Security Council (NSC), saying they must not rest until all Nigerians sleep with their eyes closed. The president also ordered security agencies to intensify surveillance and patrol activities along the Abuja-Kaduna Road. Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, disclosed this to the State House correspondents after the meeting. Quizzed on the issue of bandits collecting ransom, taking over and administering some areas in the country, he said specific orders have been given to all our security agencies, adding that Nigerians should expect to see an improved response to all those challenging the sovereignty of Nigeria in whatever form. The Nigerian Senate has warned ministries, departments, and agencies of the federal government against the illegal activity of secret recruitment. The Senate noted that thousands of Nigerians are jobless, while some top government officials carry out secret recruitment of their own people and hide under the pretense of employment embargo on government jobs to deny other qualified citizens. The Red Chamber of the National Assembly therefore charged the affected government officials to henceforth carry out open recruitment or provide official evidence of the embargo on employment. The observation was made by the Chairman, Senate Committee on Federal Character Commission and Intergovernmental Affairs, Senator Danjuma La'ar. He said his committee has mandated all the MDAs to increase their personnel costs with a view to opening up spaces for the employment of jobless Nigerians. Operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) have arrested a 32-year-old drug trafficker based in Liberia, Maduabuchi Chinedu, at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, with 9.30 kilograms of cocaine worth over 2.7 billion naira in street value. He was arrested during an inward joint search of Ethiopian Airlines flight 911 at the Abuja airport on Wednesday, November 24, with 9.30 kilogram cocaine, with each pallet wrapped in candies wrapped and concealed in his luggage. During the preliminary interview, Chinedu claimed he left Nigeria in 2018 to settle in Liberia, where he now has a residence permit. He, however, added that the economic pressure and the need to raise money to treat his mother for an eye problem led him to seek help from a friend in Liberia, who introduced him to another friend based in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, who eventually gave him the drug to deliver in Abuja for a fee of 1 million naira. The head of Interpol National Central Bureau (NCB) Nigeria, AIG Garba Baba Umar, has emerged the duly elected Vice President Africa and Executive Committee member of the International Criminal Police Organization (ICPO), says Interpol. This was made known in a statement to Broad Street Radio on Thursday by Force spokesman CP Frank Mba. AIG Garba was elected in the early hours of today, 25th November 2021, in the 89th Interpol General Assembly currently holding at the Halik Congress Hall, Istanbul, Turkey. The Nigeria Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, NUPENG, has extended its 2-week strike notice by 7 days following the intervention of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC). Afolabi Olawale, NUPENG General Secretary, announced this in a statement on Thursday. NUPENG had on November 15 issued a 14-day ultimatum to the federal government over non-implementation of agreements entered with the union. The union's grievances include non-payment of workers' salaries, title benefits, among other welfare and membership-related issues. The ultimatum would have expired on Monday, November 29, 2021. Olawale said that the management of NNPC has intervened, adding that discussions with parties and other relevant stakeholders are ongoing. He said that in spite of the various interventions and engagements with government agencies and institutions, issues concerning the welfare of members and unfair labor practices by some oil majors had yet to be fully resolved. NUPENG further urged the government and all other concerned organizations to take advantage of the extension to address the issues. The Central Bank of Nigeria has advised the Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government to increase investment in the non-oil sectors as a source of foreign exchange earnings. This was disclosed by the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele while reading a communique at the Monetary Policy Committee meeting. While commended the federal government's efforts to diversify the economy, Emefiele called for further support to increase non-oil exports. He said, the committee also commended the gradual diversification of the economy with the increased contribution of the non-oil sector to government revenues and called for more support to increase non-oil exports as a source of foreign exchange earnings in the country. The Lagos State government has concluded plans to construct 3,456 housing units for public and private sector workers in Imota, near Ikorodu. This is part of the state government's efforts to reduce the housing deficit across the state and provide affordable houses to Lagosians. This disclosure was made by the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu during the inauguration of a set of 480 housing units of Ibeshe Lagos homes in Ikorodu on Thursday. According to the news agency of Nigeria, Sanwo-Olu said that the 3,456 homes tagged Imota Workers City would be built on 20 hectares of land at Imota area of the state. The NGX closed on a negative note amidst sell-offs and buy interest as the benchmark all-share index ASI depreciated by 32 basis points. The NGX ASI closed at 43,108.77 points to reflect a decline of 0.32% from the previous trading day and a year-to-date YTD return of 7.05%. Meanwhile, the market capitalization decreased by 71.09 billion naira. At the close of market yesterday, Thursday, 25th November 2021, The stock market value currently stands at 22.49 trillion naira from 22.57 trillion naira in the previous trading day. The market break closed negative as Honey Flour led 14 gainers and 24 losers, topped by MRS Oil at the end of yesterday's session. The stock market has advanced by 2,838.05 base points since the start of the year. Market sentiment trend towards the bears despite the market differential being in favor of the decliners as 14 gainers surpassed 24 losers. The following are the NGX ASI top gainers after yesterday's trading session. Honey Flour was up by 9.76 to close at 4 naira 5 kobo. ICO Insurance was up by 4.87% to close at 64 kobo. Regalins was up by 8.33% to close at 39 kobo. UPL was up by 8.00% to close at 2 naira 70 kobo. Ikeja Hotel was up by 8% to close at 1 naira 35 kobo. Also, the following are the NGX ASI top losers after yesterday's trading session. MRS Oil was down by 9.87% to close at 13 naira 70 kobo. Chams was down by 8.70% to close at 21 kobo. ETI was down by 8.57% to close at 8 naira. Cheap ELC was down by 8.06% to close at 57 kobo. Unity Bank was down by 7.27% to close at 51 kobo. And now to foreign news. An Islamic suicide bombing outside a school in Somalia's capital killed 8 people and wounded 17, including 13 children. The latest in a string of deadly blasts this year in a country beset by political turmoil and drought. The bombing at around 7:30 a.m. was claimed by Al-Shabaab militants who said they intended to strike a United Nations security convoy passing near the school. A UN spokesperson in Mogadishu declined to comment. A staff member speaking on condition of anonymity said no international personnel from the UN were hurt, but they had no information on whether Somali employees were hurt. This is a news update from your #1 business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Autocare Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. Before I go, a recap of the major stories. Again, Buhari orders service chiefs to tackle banditry and insurgency. Start recruitment instead of doing secret replacement, Senate tells federal government officials. And in business, Nupeng extends strike ultimatum by 7 days as NNPC intervenes to avert fuel scarcity. CBN asks Buhari government to increase investment in non-oil sector. Honeywell regains bullish stance despite NGX's 71.09 billion naira market capitalization dip. And in foreign news, Islamist bombing near school in Somalia kills 8 and wounds 13 children. Enjoy the rest of the day. I am Otusi James Chuku and you are listening to your #1 business radio, Broad Street Radio. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. Follow and like our page on Facebook at Broad Street Radio NG. Join the conversations on our Instagram handle at Broad Street Rad. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Broad Street Radio NG on YouTube. And our website is www.broadstreetradio.com. You could also reach us via our WhatsApp line 0809-791-0074. 0809-791-0074. And for sponsorship and advert placement on Broad Street Radio, the numbers to call are 0809-791-0073 or 0803 436 1400. You could also send an email to hello@broadstreetradio.com, or you visit our office at number 5860 Broad Street in Lagos Island. Don't forget to download our mobile app on your mobile devices so that everywhere you go, you can carry Broad Street Radio along with you. For Android phone users, Google Play Store is where to go. For Apple phone users, Apple Store is where to go to download Broad Street Radio mobile app. Still to come is the newspaper review with Semo Sinachi and Eze on your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back at 8:30 a.m. for newspaper review.
In your face, all over the place.